Why is my nose so itchy? You know, one thing I will say, I do think that us hairy guys are a little bit maligned in the greater art space because the only people who draw hairy guys are gay men who are into bears. Normally, when guys are drawn hot, they're like weirdly hairless all over, you know, except for maybe armpit and pubes. However, I will say one way in which the hairy people are definitely taking the L, and this is an objective fact, my nostrils are always itching because my own nose hairs grow and tickle them. It sounds dumb, but I bet this happens to like 3 billion people on Earth. It's really annoying. Like, it happens all the time, you know? It's also your mustache. Yeah, because they sometimes grow up. Tweezer that shit. You can't tweezer it. You can't. Do you have one of those trimmers? Yeah, but then you have like stubble in your nose and like hairs, and it's just a pain in the ass. Pluck it. I've plucked my nose hairs. There's just too damn much to keep up with. Too damn much. Wax your nose. You know what I don't understand? How the fuck do people wax their assholes? I have no idea how people do that. That's crazy. I think I would cry. Like, loud, like ugly cry. If somebody ever waxed a quarter of my asshole, you know? Weak? Sure. No, I'll take that. Sure. 100%. Yeah. It doesn't hurt that much. The asshole? I don't believe that. Just use Nair? I don't think you should use Nair, like, at all. Right? Doesn't Nair... You don't want that near your asshole. Right? Yeah, I don't think you... I've never used Nair. I don't think you want that, though. Vaush isn't a bottom, so who cares? Who cares if bottoms have asshole hairs anyway? You know everyone does, right? Basically. I'm sure somewhere there's, like, a Korean woman who doesn't, or whatever. I'm pretty sure most people do. Like, I mean, you can. It's just, I don't think being a bottom necessarily means you have to wax your asshole. But they're gross. I just don't get how they're gross. I'm sorry. Look, I'm not saying that I don't appreciate the aesthetic of, like, a perfectly smooth ass or whatever. But it's like, I just don't get how they're gross. Thighs are worse? Yeah. I think it feels gross on me. If you don't want it, that's fine. It's just like, in terms of hygiene... There's literally nothing gross about hair. Every time this comes up, somebody in chat with issues, respectfully, is like, if you don't want to have hair on your body, that's fine. No shame. Whatever. But they're like, it's unhygienic. What do you mean it's unhygienic to have hair? That's not true. That's not the case. But what about dingleberries? I'm going to be real. I'm bringing this chat straight from middle school over to adulthood. I don't think those are real. I just don't, and if they are real for you, stay away from me. That's it. It's like people talking about skid marks. What do you mean your underwear has skid marks? I can't even tell you what I want you to do to your own life on youtube.com.org. What are you talking about? Wipe your ass. Or yeah, wash your ass. Yeah, what, both, whatever. Yeah, sure. Yeah, man, just take care of it. You know, the hairs on your asshole are like, I don't know, like half an inch from your asshole. There's like a fucking outer circumference. What are you doing in your day-to-day where you get shit there? What are you doing with your life? You're vile. Saw a TikTok of some dude going, real men have skid marks because we fart a lot. That's so real. What the fuck? We need to move on from this, okay? This is disgusting. This is vile. Who started this? Well, it definitely wasn't me for finding one person in chat and responding to their message out loud and thereby determining the topic of conversation. Definitely wasn't me. There was a Hell of a Boss mini-sode recently where Blitz claimed he didn't know how to do cunnilingus because he was the top. Isn't it, like, canonically really evident that Blitz would be a shitty, selfish lover? I feel like you could read that one off of him pretty easy, right? I think that, I mean, that's in character. That completely tracks, yeah. Wait, aren't you a selfish type? I'm only selfish in contexts where it's hot for me to be selfish. You know what I mean? There's like, listen, I'm not gonna explain the whole dynamic to you guys, but sometimes choosing not to eat pussy and being a dick about it is like double eating pussy. It really depends on the... I can't explain this to you, kids. You don't know. You don't know. But sometimes it's complicated, okay? Yeah, it depends. It's contextual. They have to be the right kind of bottom, Alec Gunther.